Hello and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing amazing tonight. We've got a really special pick a card reading. So this is going to be all about the person on your mind and what their true intentions are towards you. So go ahead and pick a pile that you feel most drawn to. If you find the pile doesn't resonate, feel free to definitely stick around and we're going to hop right into it. So yeah, we've got 1, 2, or 3 there. I'm going to be pulling cards from all 3, but it's just whichever one you feel more intuitively drawn to. We've got the Howlite, the Tiger's Eye, and the Citrine. So go ahead and pick collective as we hop into it. And feel free to drop a like and a comment. It means a lot to have your support. Okay, so we're going to start with pile 1. So I was drawn to take a couple cards for each pile. So whichever one you were closest to feeling connected to, those are going to be the messages for y'all. All right, so let's start with number 1 and see what comes out. Hello, thank you for tuning in. Okay. So we're going to save the messages until just about mid. I'm going to pull a spread and then I will flip those over just so y'all aren't jumping to conclusions there. Okay, so first out we've got the 9 of Cups, 8 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. I will say off the hop, you could definitely be dealing with an air sign with this pile, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or you could be. Wow, lots of air energy. Next, I'm going to pull from a second deck here. We've got the Tattoo Tarot. Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. Sending you all a beautiful day wherever you are in the world. Drop it in the comments. All right, so we're going to do past and present and future energies, and then we'll pull a few angel messages. And at the end, of course, I'll give you guys some love messages, thoughts right from that person. Wow, so signs off the hop could be dealing with the Sagittarius, Pisces, lots of air energy. We've got double Aquarius here. And a little bit of fire energy, so Aries, Leo, Sag as well. All right, pile 1, if you were drawn to this one, we've got ghosted and public recognition as your messages. So off the hop, this is someone you ghosted in the past or you chose not to move forward with this person in a love connection. And this person their true intentions is really just to gain some type of recognition off of your success with the star in reverse. And it's almost like someone that wants public recognition off of being with you. Now it's funny because you guys saw me shuffle and pull the cards and I'm using all the decks, so those weren't like picked out a certain way or anything. This is all freehand on camera. And look at that. A lot of reversal energy. Hangman, the star in reverse. Both of those and Temperance here. So I will start by saying you are protected from this energy. For some of y'all, this is actually guiding you to see what this person's true intention is before it kind of happens. Some of you may have already had this happen to you though. You are dealing with someone who felt really betrayed based on you possibly rejecting them in the past. They could have made you an offer, a love offer, or an offer to work with them in some type of way. And with the Chariot in reverse, you could have turned it down. You could have chose not to work with this person or partner up with them in a love situation. And so their intentions toward this connection is kind of to plot to either embarrass you or come up against you in some way based on feeling rejected. So if you don't resonate with this, definitely stick around for another pile, but this is the first pile we've got. So with all this air energy, this person is really wishy-washy. You can see with the 8 of Swords there, feeling stuck in your head. This is what this person wants you to feel because in the past, you could have just walked away from them. I'm hearing like no dirt off your shoulder. Like if this person was someone you just weren't interested in a romantic sense, you know, you said it as kindly as you could, but maybe this person was really persistent with y'all and wanting to date, wanting to take the relationship to the next level. So you had to ghost them. And so this person is planning on coming back in, making you some type of offer to leave you feeling in your head the same way that they once did about this connection. And it's essentially their plot to kind of get even with you based on how you made them feel. 9 of Cups, that's their wish fulfillment, is to make you understand how they felt. Now, for a lot of y'all, you're not going to feel that fully because you just didn't have the emotions for this person the same way that they did for you. But they see you as a star, and with it being in reverse, they want you to feel not less than, but almost like brought back down to their level. So say, for example, you are someone who has your own business, or you're your own success story. You have public recognition of some kind. And for a lot of you, even if you don't have that, you're just someone who's not afraid to be truly, authentically themselves and put yourself out there no matter what anyone thinks. And so this person in specific, that's why they were originally drawn to you and your energy. They were very passionate about the way that you live life, and most importantly, the way that you carry yourself. You represent yourself as such a strong-willed individual, regardless of whatever's going on around you. And so this person was highly attracted to you, and for a lot of you, they felt rejected in some sense. You may have not even intentionally meant to do this if you were interested in this person back, because for some of you, you were, with Temperance being here. You just weren't able to pick up the clues that they were putting down as to how interested in you they were. And so what's kind of going on with this section, pile 1, is this person has been feeling somewhat of a betrayal or just inadequate for you. They feel like you rejected them in a sense and left them almost like knocked down in their ego. So this person could be someone who has a very high ego, someone who views themselves as well as like a person of value, a person of worth. And maybe in the past as well, this person's never been rejected by anyone. And it's like you could have said or done something unintentionally that made this person feel completely rejected by you. And maybe you ghosted this person. Maybe you took too long to reply. For others of you, you could have just straight up said, hey, not interested. And this person did not like that answer. So they've been feeling quite down about it. This could be past energy, definitely here. They felt a big sense of like heartbreak and betrayal and like, wow, collective turned me down. Like no one ever turns me down. But y'all know your worth. Like it's evident here in the cards. This person knows your worth. You know your worth. And maybe the way that they approached you to come towards you for a connection or a relationship was just not one that you were vibing with. It's like maybe you weren't picking up the clues they were laying down, or they just weren't doing it in a manner that you were interested in. So you could have, without even realizing, just kind of brought some type of balance to this situation and really brought down this person's ego in a sense. So they could have experienced a major ego death upon meeting you, collective, because in the past they could have dealt with a lot of lower vibrational energies that really, it's like if they would say kiss the ground they walk on, like those people would do that. But then when it came to you, you weren't willing to budge or change who you were for this person. You expected them to treat you with that same respect. And this person essentially is someone who has never had someone meet them with that expectation or that energy. So first of all, good on you, collective, because you really brought this person to their knees in a sense that you taught them that, hey, if they want that energy from someone in a connection, they need to give it out too. So a lot of you guys were this person's life lesson to learn that they need to be more reciprocal in their love connections, in their relationships. Now, they could be someone who has public recognition, or like I said, you could be. And so their goal of this connection is to kind of play a little dirty. Like they feel like you really betrayed them or backstabbed them in some way. And a lot of you, I see this as fully unintentional. You could just be someone living your best life too. With the 9 of Cups, they could have came towards you for a connection at a time that you weren't looking for love. You weren't looking for a relationship with anyone. You could have just gotten out of an ending of a relationship, or you could have just been more focused on your career and your family and your friends. And so this person took it as you weren't interested, you rejected them. I'm hearing for some of you, this person could have asked you out on a date, or you guys could have all been mingling with a friend group, and they could have went out of their way to make you feel really special and appreciated. And if they did things like that for you, like they could have bought you a drink, or they could have bought something for you, is what I feel like. They tried to gift you something, and they just feel like you didn't fully appreciate whatever it was that they did for you, which meanwhile, you could have been so grateful, but it was the way you came across so maybe nonchalant in your energy as well, because you match this person's ego. So in the past, this person could have always had people wanting to buy them gifts or shower them with affection. And so when they came at you with that, that was something you were already used to as well. So it's almost like a match for a match here. And this person really just took it as, wow, like they didn't fully appreciate what I did for them. And for some of you, I'm hearing you laugh, from the other side, like it could have really just been the bare minimum for y'all. And so you possibly just expected more from someone who is going to chase you or want to connect with you. It's like you guys hold people to a standard of wanting to have that chivalry in a connection, showing that true romance still exists. And if people aren't willing to match you with that same energy or expectation, then you're okay with walking away and knowing your worth. So initially you could have ghosted this person, pile one, and they see you as someone who is very much so attractive, alluring. You have the attention of many suitors, and they want to be the one to win this game of your heart. But it's the way that this person's looking at it too. They're viewing it as more of a game than actually true love and trying to just authentically get to know you. And so y'all could have saw right through that vibe as well. Y'all could have saw the fact that this person could just want to get with you for what you have to offer them or who you are, not the person you are on the inside. And so if that was the case, you could have ghosted this person, and now they're like, hold up, like no one ghosts me. Collective ghosted me? Like what? So if you do come back into contact or union with this person, for a lot of you, this person's going to play really much so like love bombing in your energy field, in your ego, trying to boost you up, compliment you, gift you. But then initially after that fades out, when they get your attention, they want to return the energy they feel like that you kind of gave to them. So this person does have intentions towards your connection to ghost you back and to also gain some type of public recognition off of doing so. So, I don't know how I feel about this energy, pile one, but it's like this person maybe has a big misconception of you, and just the fact that you're so confident and sure in yourself, this person definitely wants to bring you back down a level is what I'm feeling like. And with the Hangman in reverse, it's only because you hurt their ego, you bruised their ego, so they want you to feel that same heartbreak in a sense back. But y'all, I don't feel like this is going to affect you even, because a lot of you, if you ghosted this person first, it's because you saw what they were all about. And Ace of Wands, you know that you hold that passionate power and like vitality about your life that others are just naturally drawn to. So it's like for you guys, there's plenty of fish in that sea, and you weren't going to allow someone who didn't match your energy to make you feel less than. So with this one, pile one, let's get an angel message, but it's really feeling like you definitely could be dealing with a Pisces, Aquarius, Cancer, Sagittarius, or an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We've got a tiny bit of earth and a tiny bit of fire energy as well. So take it how it resonates, loves. Let's get an angel message. But yeah, this person in specific, look at the void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. So you left this person in like a black hole of emotions. Like they feel like they lost themselves when you rejected them. They feel like basically it took them to outer space and back, because they've never been in a situation where anyone's left them feeling rejected. I'm hearing you could have left this person on red or seen. You know, like you just didn't reply to them. Maybe they were feeding you cheesy pickup lines as well, and you were just like, no, this is not the vibe. And this person was like, what? Like usually that pickup line's the one to like win them all, and you could have just not been having it. Especially if it was in person with this person. They could have been playing a little hard to get with you, nonchalant, trying to act like they weren't as interested as they were. And so maybe you guys took it as well, if this person's not going to give you the love and affection you deserve, you're not going to waste your time anymore. And so you definitely probably decided to cut it off before, you know, they hurt you in any way. And now they're feeling the repercussion of that, feeling totally like backstabbed and betrayed. So we've got jump in and reverse. And this is it. Your person didn't jump in initially. They didn't match the energy that you provide in a connection. And when it comes to how confident you are about true love, like pile 1, if you were drawn to this pile, it's because you know what you're looking for in a partner. And it's like, I'm seeing a little checklist. If anyone doesn't match those qualities, then you guys are okay with waiting for someone who does. So pile 1 could be a little bit picky, but there's nothing wrong with that, like knowing your worth and knowing what you want so you don't waste either of your time. So it says Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change, but it's in reverse. So if this person met you and you were deciding to hold them on that pedestal, that they had to be a certain way, they were refusing to go with that vibe. They wanted to be stuck in their ways with it being in reverse there, and they expected you to fold and for you to kind of like show them the same. I'm hearing simp energy, so they could have been kind of like definitely falling for you and holding that back. So yeah, this person's true intentions, pile 1, if they do reconnect with you and you decide to actually go on a date with them or take this further along, just be prepared in the sense that they want to get even. They want to gain some type of public recognition off of saying they hurt your feelings, they ghosted you. You could be someone as well who always does the ghosting. Like for some of y'all are bad bees or bad mans. Like you're the one that everyone wants to be with. And so this person felt like, wow, they were going to finally be the one to reel you into a relationship. And then when that didn't work and you just like didn't budge on your stance, you know, they could have even told a friend group of yours or a mutual friend group, like, yeah, collective was wrapped around my finger. This one's mine, got them. And then all of a sudden you ghosted them. So this could have really bruised this person's ego. You guys, this is awesome. 2022 on the reading. So it really seems like whoever you're dealing with as well, 4 coins in reverse, you could be more financially stable than this person. And so that is an ego drop for them as well. And so this person feels like if they can throw you off of your high horse by ghosting you, by hurting your feelings, they can bring you down to what they consider to be their level. So this person, in a sense, has a little bit of toxic tendencies. It's like they are definitely the jealous type. Even though temperance is here, they don't see it as you guys should be even in a relationship. They feel like they should be above their partners. So whoever you're dealing with definitely learned a lesson from y'all about not being so much in their ego. So you guys were meant to teach this person that lesson because ultimately they always thought that they were supposed to have one up on their partners, and that's what made them happy. And the fact that you came along and you possibly too like didn't even need a relationship or want a relationship with anyone else. You're just happy doing you with the 9 of Cups. You got your own goals, your own dreams, and you're focused possibly on your career or just like the whole life that you've made for yourself in general. They also felt like too, where were they supposed to fit into that equation? So this person in specific could have tried harder than you guys even realize to get in a connection with you and feel like ultimately they came up short. So, wow, let's get some love messages from this person and let's see what's on their minds or what they like about you. Let's see what comes out. All right. Oh, totally. Look at the first one. We both need to take the time to heal right now, as hard as it is to be apart. So if this person's pulled back their energy from you guys collective, Don't be fooled. They're devising a plan to make this come into action. They want to get even because, you know, they see that for a lot of you guys, you may not even be affected by the fact that y'all didn't work out. And this person's the one doing the healing behind the scenes. And it's like, in front of their friends and family, they could totally act like they're fine. Like what you did to them collective didn't hurt. But behind the scenes or when they're alone at night, they constantly have you on their mind. And why didn't it work out? Was there anything they could have did differently? And notice the shadow of the person in the back. Like, this is your person that you're watching this for. I don't want to say your person because for a lot of you, you're not with this person. But it's like they're constantly thinking about you. You basically have been running through their mind, I'd say at least 12 hours of the day. And, you know, this person probably sleeps about 8. So that only leaves a couple hours a day that they're not thinking about you guys. And even then, you could kind of flash through their mind. But yeah, this person, when they come back in, they're going to say, hey, you know, they might own up to the rejection a bit too and say, I feel like you really kind of betrayed how I was treating you. I was trying to show you I was really interested. And ultimately, they could come in definitely and say, like, I wanted to take some time to focus on me. Let's try things again. But just realize that when they do so, they want to get you in this sweet spot of really trusting them if you'll allow them to. And then they want to ghost you. And they want to do this just to, like, show the boys or show their girls that, like, yeah, they got collective. They won that fight, you know? Like, they were able to overcome you playing hard to get. Or basically just you knowing your worth. Because a lot of y'all, it wasn't even playing hard to get. It was just you had a certain expectation of what you want from a partner. So maybe too, this person in specific was looking for someone who didn't want full commitment. Just kind of wanted to have a good time, but not for a long time initially. And you could have been like, okay, no, like you don't play like that, right? You could be celibate or you could be someone who hasn't dated in the past year or two. You've been waiting for that right person. Like you're ready to settle down soon for some of you if you aren't married. And I would hope not, because I feel like this pile is more for single people. But it's just like you're ready to wait for someone who is really going to want to settle down and have like a long-term relationship with you. And this person in specific, when they first met you, they could have just been all about a good vibe. Liked the way you looked, the way you smelled, the way you talked, the way you carry yourself. They just loved being around you. And then when you kind of rejected them without meaning to, that's when the obsession grew. Because I definitely see this person is slightly obsessed with y'all. And especially if you two haven't been intimate before, Ace of Wands is here. This person dreams about what it would be like to conquer you, regardless if you're feminine or masculine. This person really, like, it runs through their mind a lot, what it would be like to get together with you. So we've got someone's ex tried to block this. Interesting. So you guys could have had an ex come back into the picture and maybe you didn't mean to ghost this person or to brush them off, but that could have been what happened, is because your ex came back into the picture. You could have really maybe not been fully over your ex or your past person, and you could have taken them back or entertained the thought of taking them back. And so for some of y'all, this person felt rejected, but you were still dealing with or finishing a relationship with someone else before you were able to give to this connection. And so that could have even been the miscommunication for some of you, a total misunderstanding, and you just were healing, waiting for the right time. And now this person feels like, nope, I got to get even with this person for how they did me dirty. So it says, I love you so deeply. I have a hard time understanding it. Wow, that's definitely it. So this person could have started out as just like a casual thing. They were attracted to you. They wanted to take this to the next level. You rejected them. And the more and more you pull away from this person, the more they're starting to realize that they're actually in love with you. And so they feel like they're not going to be able to let go of this connection until they have you, essentially. So we've got, I love everything about you, especially your body. And that's it. That's what I was saying about how they love the way that you talk. They love the way that you dress, the way that you smell. You could have an amazing body shape to this person, regardless of how you look. Like, they're just so attracted to everything about you. They find you to be incredibly unique as well. And just something about the way that you carry yourself and your confidence, that is what initially drew them in. And so, yeah, the fact that you're like, I'm good without this person, it's driving them wild. So a couple more messages for their intentions. Let's clear up as well. The public recognition will clear up. So the first one we've got, I communicate to you through music. Sometimes when you hear a song and think of me, it's a sign. Okay, so immediately Spirit just told me to say, you know, when you hear certain songs and they're kind of like player vibe songs, like this person isn't sending you just pure-hearted love songs. They're sending you like those like dirty, nasty rap songs, like, you know, the ones all about like hooking up and like basically like claiming you as theirs. I feel like this person would send you a song like that. Like definitely something like, you mine, but like only for a good time. You know what I mean? Like, if so, next time you hear a song like that on the radio, like something in specific that you think like, wow, player vibes, but like it's kind of like attractive at the same time, that's this person sending you that vibe. So just be aware, notice in the next couple days if you hear any songs like that. Now we've got, I am scared to show you how much I really care. I think I'm falling in love with you. Yeah, so this is it. The more that you play hard to get with this person, wow, Spirit just told me this plan is going to backfire, because look at the cards. Like, they're completely falling in love with you. So they may initially have these intentions to gain some type of public recognition off you, or to ghost you, to get even with you for how you made them feel. But at the end of the day, the more that you're like okay with the fact that you guys aren't in a relationship, you're okay with the fact that you've kind of pulled back your energy from this person because they didn't match your expectations of a partner, the more that they are drawn to you. Like, what is it about you and what is it about them that they feel like is not good enough for you? So this person may be a little bit insecure, even though they have a high ego. They're just not sure as to why they haven't been able to get in a relationship with you yet, because this person as well, if they also have public recognition, or they're the one with the public recognition, like I'm hearing like it's a dime a dozen for them to date someone or to find someone attracted to them. So wow, the person you could be dealing with, even if they don't have public recognition, they could be someone incredibly attractive and charming. And so like they're the type of person, masculine or feminine, that when you see them or when they walk in a room, like people are jaw dropped over them or drooling. Like, but you have that same vibe, collective. So this is where they are so drawn to you. They've never met anyone that they feel is as compatible with them as you are. And the more that you show them that you're playing hard to get, or they gotta meet you up here, not give you the bare minimum, the more they're like, wow, like I'm really falling in love with this person. And so you guys are doing the right thing. However you're playing hard to get with this person, or you're just focused on yourself right now, this person is falling more and more in love with you. So, ooh, for some of you, look at this. The ex tried to block this. So for a select few of you, when this person initially like met you, this could be that you were still in love with your ex. Definitely the vibe I'm getting for a lot of you. But for a select few of you, because this is collective, this person could have had feelings for their ex. But when you ghosted them, or you just were like, okay, that makes sense. So this person in specific, you could have wanted up here from them. Like, you had them with a certain set of standards, you know, you needed those boxes checked. And maybe this person didn't call as often as you needed, or they didn't hang out with you as often as you would have expected. And so you were definitely just like, okay, ghosted. Like, you don't need that vibe in your life. And it's because this person could have still been in love with someone else. But the fact that it's like their ex throws themselves at your person, and you are the one who is like running away from this person because they don't give you what you need from a partner, that's why they're falling in love with you. And they've definitely fallen out of love with this past person. So one more message here. Okay, we got a couple, so we'll just take this one, the top one. It says, there is no one like you. You've changed me for the better. Wow, so that's so funny as I was just saying that. So it's like, yeah, this ex or whoever they've dated in the past, people always were just all about this person. They command attention in a room. And the fact that you aren't easily willing to bend or to conform to whatever this person expects you to be in a relationship, and you expect them to have higher standards in this connection, you've changed them. You've not only like lowered their ego, but not in a negative way. Like, you bruised their ego, but you showed them that if they expect so highly from their partners, they have to be willing to give that same energy back. You know what I mean? Like, it has to be an evenly reciprocated relationship. And so, collective, I want to applaud you. Never have I clapped in a reading, but you guys really changed this person and showed them that they needed to kind of lower their ego a bit, lower their guard a bit, and be able to open up not only in love, but to show someone their true, genuine, authentic self. And definitely maybe try a little bit harder too. Because you could have been dealing with a player vibe, someone who had a lot of people interested in them. They felt like they were the creme de la crop. They were the ones who get to pick who they want to be with. And then there came you, collective, like, nope, you better treat me better or I'll walk away. And the fact that they didn't and you walked away, it taught them a major life lesson. So regardless if you decide to get with this person or give them a chance to actually be in a relationship, this person definitely learned a major life lesson from you as to how to be in a relationship with someone they truly value. In the past too, they could have met a lot of people that they didn't consider someone they would want to settle down with. But for some of you guys, you really changed this person to realize that they do want to settle down. They just hadn't met the right person. And so by you ghosting them, that really bruised their ego. Now, like I was saying about public recognition ghosted, initially, it's like this person had a plan to basically hurt you back because they felt like you hurt them. But the further and more they get to know you, they're starting to realize that that plan isn't going to work out because they've got real feelings involved now. So, of course, always be wary of this energy. But at the same time, just know that the more you have played hard to get or you've pulled back from this person, it's caused them to realize like they need to be a little bit more loving, a little more open, and a little more communicative with their partners. So this person could have been someone who constantly, like, you would try and make the plans or you would try and initiate conversation, and they could have always been too busy or had an excuse. Well, for a lot of you, they were still healing and overcoming a past relationship. But by the time they finally did that, they realized, like, wait a minute, you're gone. You're nowhere to be found. And they should have tried a little bit harder with you guys. You know, it's like you don't know what you got till it's gone type of vibe. So we're going to pull 2 cards for future energy and the outcome. 3 of Wands. Oh, okay, we got 3. So we will take the 3. Tower in reverse, 2 of coins, 3 of wands. So this person could have been very stingy as well when it came to their finances. Maybe they didn't buy you flowers. They didn't pay for dinner. They expected you to pay for half or something. And they were giving to other connections. With the tower being in reversed, it's like spirit acknowledging that if they don't make a move soon towards you guys, they're going to watch you be in a relationship with someone else. But their true intentions are to develop this into a relationship. It's just that there's someone who moves really slow. Half the time they're unsure if they want to go back to their ex. The other half the time they don't know if they want to be in a relationship. And then it's like all of the time, though, they know they want to be with you. So they're just really confused. But with the tower in reverse, it's spirit acknowledging if they do move quickly, you guys really do have a chance to make this into a beautiful connection. And if they don't, it's going to be a tower moment for them. They're going to realize that they should have gave more to this connection because they will watch you be happy with someone else. So I'm going to leave that there for the first pile. I really hope that could resonate with y'all. If it didn't, feel free to stick around for pile 2. And thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and like the video and drop a comment. And yeah, I'm going to get ready to hop into pile 2. Interesting first pile though, you guys. Yeah, this person definitely unsure of what they're looking for, and then they realize they fell in love with you guys. Okay, so beautiful. We are jumping right into pile 2. So if you were drawn to Tiger's Eye, and then let's see, I will pull a spread. If you're just joining in, thank you so much. We're just going to hop into pile 2. And so I'm going to pull a spread of past energy, current energy, and future energy. And then we'll get some angel messages and finish it off with some love messages on this person's mind. All right, so let's get into it first. Okay, so this is past and current energy. Ooh. King of Wands in reverse, 5 of Cups in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse, 4 of Swords, Knight of Wands, the Devil. Okay, you're definitely dealing with a fire sign or an earth sign. Little bit of water energy, but I more see this as this person having a lot of emotions towards this connection. So pile 2, let's get some future energy, and then we'll flip over the intuitive guided messages there to see what the connection is. Wow, 10 of Wands, King of Coins, 10 of Cups. Okay, there we go. So that past energy was looking a little low, but now we've got some beautiful future energy coming in. Wow, 3 10s, beautiful. And you guys just saw me shuffle. Okay, that is absolutely beautiful energy. Triple 10s never come out in a reading. So that's really interesting because this person, they see you as a wish fulfillment. Healing. They love you more than you know. So beautiful. Specifically with this pile, you guys, it really looks like pile 2. This person sees you as someone they want to build a family with. Their true intentions of this connection are really positive, to be honest. Look at this energy. In their past, they always had relationships that were mediocre. They never found someone that really like sparked their interest, not someone that they wanted to commit to for the long term. But when it comes to you guys, they feel like they met someone who they truly appreciate. We've got the Devil energy there, so this person definitely has a bit of an obsession with you because they place you on a very high pedestal. They are so incredibly passionate about you as well, especially if you two have been intimate or been affectionate with each other. They feel like you're the best kisser, you're the best hand holder, you're the best person to give a hug to, you're super cuddly, so you guys could be very affectionate with each other. And if you haven't experienced yet that with this person, this is what they want to do because they feel like you're just going to be the best at it. This person definitely fantasizes about you a lot. They feel like you're really healing to their heart. So whoever they dated in the past specifically, they could have went through a lot of heartbreak and disappointment, and then came you, collective. It's like you changed their life for the better. You've really shown them what it feels like to be unconditionally loved. And so they truly are grateful for this connection with you, feeling like the two of you have this chance to really build such a beautiful future together. And so specifically your person is right now feeling like they're on cloud 9 with this connection. Definitely. This is beautiful, you guys. So with the 10 of Wands there and the 10 of Cups, just be aware that whoever you are dealing with, this person feels like you guys are meant to build a family together. Their true intentions towards this connection is to meet your family and friends if they haven't already. They want you to meet theirs. They really want to be able to build with you, and they really want to be able to continue this connection as rapidly as they can with the devil being there. So just be aware of this energy, because this person could definitely be slightly obsessed, feeling like you are someone that they want to build with for the long term. Beautiful. Now, with the Five of Wands in reverse, it's like whoever they met before you, they feel like those are just like plain Peters or plain Janes. Like they don't compare to you, collective. You are like the person of their dreams as well. So this person, this is a really beautiful pile, and I love how the cards came out, because this person has the best of intentions in treating you how you deserve. So if you and this person are just getting to know each other, they want to be able to spoil you. They want to be able to gift you with a lot of things. They want to be able to treat you. They want to take you out for fancy dinners. They want you to experience a lot of firsts with them. So if you're, example, someone who's never been to a baseball game, or you've never been to Paris, like this person is going to want to take you to see the Eiffel Tower. They're going to want to take you to a baseball game. They're going to want to take you on a boat cruise. Everything you can think of that you've never done, this person's going to be a major bucket list person, and they're going to want to be that partner that experiences it all with you. They want to create a lot of positive memories that you guys can always remember. Whoever you're dealing with as well could be someone who is financially well off with the King of Coins there. King of Wands in reverse. It's like in the past, they were very much so frugal with their money and relationships. King of Pentacles in reverse. But that's just because they'd never met anyone that they felt like deserved it. And then when it comes to you, you've really brought this person out of their shell. This person could have been someone who kind of gave up on love as well. And that's what they're healing and overcoming, because they felt like there was no one out there for them that really valued them the way that they value relationships. And then when you came along, you showed this person that no, true unconditional love is out there for them. It truly exists. And they just needed to go through all those things in order to meet the right person. So collective, you've really changed this person's life for the better. Whether you realize this or not, they've healed so much past traumas and relationship wounds. And that is why they have this slight obsession with y'all. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, and if not, it's just this person is someone extremely hardworking. But at the same time, they have a tendency with the devil there to be a little bit codependent. So this is a person that's going to want to be with you 24/7, or as much as they possibly can. They're going to want to move in together quick. They're going to want to be there, say you have an appointment, or they're going to want to drive you to work, right? They're going to want to pick you up from work. If you guys are just getting to know each other, just dating, they're going to want to call you to say good night every night, good morning every morning. They're going to constantly need that reassurance from you, and they're going to be the ones to start and give it to you. So a lot of you guys are really going to like this. Just make sure it doesn't get to that codependency space. But this person's going to be someone that you can truly count on, someone loyal, and most importantly, someone who's going to be honest with you about how they're feeling. And so you guys could have even went through heartbreaks in your past as well, with healing coming out. This relationship is really going to heal both of your souls. And this is definitely a soulmate bond. And it's like, no matter how much you think this person could love you or is falling in love with you, Spirit's saying, no. Like, you don't understand. Like, this person's obsessed. Like, you've done something to them that no one else has ever been able to do. And they already know it to be true. So I'm hearing like love at first sight. This person felt like from the moment they met you, they wanted to put a ring on it. Regardless if you're feminine or masculine, they claimed you as theirs. They're like, this is my person. Doesn't get any better. So your person definitely has boasted to their friends and family about meeting you or about dating you. This person knows that you are someone truly special and meant to be a part of their life for the long term. So this is really beautiful too, because in the past, this person could have been non-committal, but they've healed and overcame those tendencies upon meeting you. And they're realizing that the reason that they were either so against love or so non-committal in the past was because they just hadn't met that right person. So you guys are that right person. You know, two peas in a pod is what I'm hearing. Some of you definitely could be experiencing a twin flame, but for a lot of you in the least, a soulmate connection for sure. King of Wands in reverse just really represents this person's going to have a bit of a jealousy side to them. They want to ensure always that they're the only ones that have your attention. And so that just really reverts to that codependency thing, making sure for some of you guys, you know, you set those boundaries with this person. You let them know you're loyal and committed to, but that you don't need them being overly jealous or possessive of you. Because this seems like the type of person that if you don't have that conversation with them initially, that's how they're going to be. And it's not because they're coming from a bad space, but it's because they went from hating love or not wanting to be in a long-term relationship to meeting you to being like, okay, now they're the family man or they're the family woman. They're ready for marriage. They're ready for kids. They're ready to build a life with you. And this person could have been someone very solitary in the past. Someone who, you know, like was a bachelor or a bachelorette. They could have lived on their own, alone for a long time. They could have had relationships maybe, right? But they never found someone that they were like, okay, no, I want to date this person. I want to marry this person. I want this person to have my babies. And then you came along, collective, and they're like, okay, look at this, 10 of cups and 10 of wands. And, you know, 10-10 represents endings. Well, here, 10-10, these are positive cards. 10-10 represents the ending of their player ways, like fully out the window with you guys. So this person's really attracted to you as well. They feel like you're very beautiful or very handsome. They love your eyes. They find that the way you carry yourself or represent yourself is so nurturing and loving and giving. And they also feel like no one's ever loved them as unconditionally as you do. And so just so you know, they love you more than you know. Even if they don't always show it, or maybe this person was a little bit slower to open up to you, it's just because they went from like not feeling like love exists to knowing now that true love does exist. Or even this is the type of skeptic person that didn't believe in the past that you could meet someone and fall in love with them within meeting them, like knowing that's your person. This person could be someone who never believed in soulmates or, you know, twin flame union or even marriage. For some of y'all, this person was someone who was against marriage based on the way that they were raised. They could have seen a dysfunctional love relationship. And for others of you, they just never thought it was in their future to have a marriage and family with someone. And then they met you. Ooh, look at that. And the candle went out. So there you go. That's it. Then the end of that journey came and you light their fire. No more, like more than anyone else ever has. That's so funny. I knew that one was going to run out because it was like a half one. And we're doing a long reading, but that's okay. I feel like that was truly a moment from spirit because it's fitting, right? No one else has ever like lit the flame inside of them the way that you have. And so this person truly feels like they want you, they want all of you, and they don't want anyone else to have you. If you wanted something from this person, for example, you needed them to build you a big house, or, you know, you needed them to move across the world, this person's suitcase would have been packed yesterday, right? Like they'll do anything to be in this connection with you. So this is such a beautiful message, the way it's coming out. The rose quartz definitely rings of significance. So you and this person to really like connect energetically. I've never gotten this message from spirit, but they want me to convey it. You guys may want to buy each other, or you, if you're more into the crystals than they are. For Christmas is coming up. Get them a little piece of rose quartz and tell them, especially if you find a heart one, you can definitely find them for cheap. You could tell this person, you know, there's a little piece of my heart to carry. Oh my goodness. Spirit is like, they're going to be like, like in tears because this person loves you so much. So they're definitely more meaningful when it comes to this connection. You can expect small notes if you guys live together. Them saying, hi, I love you, have a beautiful day, if they're the first out the door. And for others of you, you know, you can expect this person to show up at your house with flowers or show up unexpected and just say they miss you. And so, like I said, the only thing I see about this person, other than their intentions being truly to purely just love you more than you've ever been loved. Just make sure you set that boundary with them if you feel like this person is a little bit too codependent on your energy, to make sure that this connection stays healthy. So definitely a beautiful connection you guys have with this person though. And you know, it's something that you should be proud of, because you two have found this love within each other, and this person is going to always cherish that love for you. I feel like this person truly views you as like a gift from heaven. Like you are an angel sent to them. So that's really beautiful, you guys. Now let's get some love messages, pile 2. What does your person want to say? Go ahead and drop a like or comment if you are claiming this pile as pile 2 as yours. You're really lucky to have this person if this story resonates with you. This person seems really awesome too, because in a world where people are so non-committal, isn't it just nice to have someone that is like loyal and dedicated to you and wants to be honest to you and wants to shower you with affection? Like this person wants to show you that true love exists because you showed them that. You really healed their heart in a sense. So if you have somewhat of a broken heart from your past, they're working on trying to heal yours. Ooh, so we've got I still love them. So that could be you guys, or that could be this person, what you guys are healing or overcoming. Someone was really badly hurt in their past. And so this is why initially too, this person could have had a hard time opening up to you or expressing how they were feeling. But once they got into this connection with you, wow, healing came out. Please wait for me. I'm still healing and learning. So that's it. Like this person knows that they love you so deeply, but they could just be healing past wounds. And for others of you, it could not even be that they love someone, but they could have seen a really difficult relationship in their life, like someone in their family. And so this person really just never believed that true love existed. And then when they met you, our love is everlasting, meaning it goes beyond time and space, beyond this physical world we live in, beyond the sun, moon, stars, galaxies, and into infinity. Our souls are united as one. So you could make this person super romantic too. They could be someone who wants to write love poetry for you. Or for others of you, like I was saying, this person just never believed in soulmates or anything past like the 3D material world. So when you came in, you opened up this person's eyes to the fact that, you know, some feelings in this world just can't truly be explained. But when you meet that person, you just know that's your person. And there's no one or nothing that can get in the way. And so if they do still have feelings for anyone from their past, this is a lot of past energy, because the future is looking really solid for you guys. It's them healing and learning and overcoming any past resentments they had towards someone, and realizing too that it's okay to love people from your past, to hold a special place in your heart for them. It's just not okay to be in love with someone else. They have to commit to you fully. So beautiful. If you and this person are just more getting to know each other, or you're just newly dating, it says, I often write you out a message and then delete it before pressing send. I don't want to say the wrong thing. So this person could want to send you like gushy love letters or texts all the time, and they actually hold themselves back a bit. So that's kind of good to see, because with that devil there, they're acknowledging the fact that they could be low-key obsessed. So they definitely are trying to think before they move too quickly in this connection. But this person just wants to jump right in. Like if they could, if you said like, let's get married in Vegas, this person's like, okay, booked the flight. Wow. So this is in love letters, but I don't know how this snuck in here in the love messages. Your luck is about to change for the better. So that's beautiful. That's a message for both of you. And look at that, like 10 of cups and 10 of wands and 10 of coins. You guys are going to be an abundant couple in every single way possible, when it comes to finances, when it comes to passion, when it comes to happiness in your family life. You guys are going to be that like dream couple, like that everyone else that knows you or is around you is really going to be inspired by and look up to. And you guys both could be incredibly good looking, or just like even the way that you two are together, you are just a couple that like radiates true love. You know, when you see those couples, I know all of y'all have seen it. If you're not identifying yourself with this person as this couple, I just want to explain it so you know, because you definitely are. But people see you guys as like the it couple. Like, wow, I wish I had a person like that loved me that much, that genuinely cared about me that much, or, you know, that genuinely laughed with me that much. So just be aware, because you guys could have a lot of jealous energies around you, and your love is worth protecting and healing. So I kind of like being single. Now, this is that person making the excuses for themselves because they are scared to get hurt from the past. And this is what they're healing and overcoming, because your person, like I was saying at the beginning of the reading, so it's funny that this came out, they could have been a bachelor or a bachelorette for so long that now they're going from like a 180, you know, like literally wanting to be single, saying, screw love, it's not for me, to meeting you and realizing like, no, this person is the only person that I want to build with. And so it could be really intimidating for them. Hi, thank you for tuning in. We're just on pile 2. So the hair, they love your hair. I'm just going to put that aside because it's not a love message. You guys get a bonus. But yeah, this person loves your hair. You guys could both have ridiculously good looking hair. Maybe you both have done something special with your hair, or like I was saying, people view you as just like an incredibly good looking couple. So let's get more messages. Real love, beautiful. Wow, so this person definitely views you to be their true love. They may not be big on the term soulmate, or, you know, they might not even know what a twin flame is, but they definitely know. Talk to my friends about you there. We're going to get one more card. They definitely know that you're the only person they see themselves like settling down with in a long-term commitment. So, oof. Just to throw it off completely, this could be for some of you guys if you're not in a connection with this person fully, because maybe they were healing and overcoming past issues. This message could definitely be for the runner-chaser scenario. I didn't think you'd actually leave. And this is what it is if this person was playing a little hard to get with you, you know, not communicating as much as you wished in the beginning, or giving vibes of being really hot into you and then really cold. They love you a lot more than you know, but they're just terrified of true love because they've been in so many scenarios where their heart has been broken so badly in the past that this person is just like in fear that you're going to do that to them too, because, you know, with anyone else too, they started to really just like expect that relationships weren't going to work out, so they stopped trying. But then when it comes to you guys, you're the one person they're terrified of losing. So let's get a couple angel messages. Beautiful energy, you guys. This person is crazy about y'all, pal, too. Aw, so no matter how far they try to run from you, all paths lead home. And they consider you to be like their home. That's where their heart is truly with you. So intuition, turn your gaze within. That's a message for both of you guys. If you're questioning this person's true intentions right now, and that's what led you to watch this reading, think to yourself truly. It's a feeling in your heart. Do you know this person loves you? Because I'm here to clarify that they absolutely do with real love, but this person is just terrified that things aren't going to work out or something's going to happen and you're not going to be in their life anymore. And that's just like a thought that they cannot bear. This person loves you so deeply. So wow, we've got activated earth. Trust where you're being led. And this is it. Trust your intuition. Trust where you're being led. Spirit is just asking both of you guys to trust that this is a divinely guided union. And this person truly wants to build with you for the long term. 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups, 10 of Coins. That is triple 10 energy. That is the best of the best I've ever gotten in a reading. And it really just shows like whoever you're dealing with, their intentions are nothing but pure-hearted, and it scares the heck out of them. So pile 2, I think you guys should just know that this person truly plans on building a long-lasting connection with you. Bottom of the deck, we got the Void. So Spirit's just asking you both to slow down, to think about how much this important relationship means to you guys, and to trust that you're both headed on the right path together. Really beautiful energy, you guys. Give me 1 second. There we go. That just didn't seem right. Okay, so we have to finish it off, of course, because they just love the way that you light up their world. You do something for them that no one else ever has. And it's beautiful because this candle holder I have, you can't see it because it's on the front, but it actually says the best is yet to come. And pile 2, I feel like you're the pile that deserves to hear that, because this relationship is only going to evolve into something much more beautiful as time goes on. And Spirit's asking you both to trust it, to let down any past toxic ways of having this whole runner-chaser dynamic. I feel like you are there for them no matter how many times they run away from this connection. And so that's what they also love about you more than you know. They're starting to figure out that with you is a truly safe space for their heart. And they want to be able to heal your heart the same way that you are healing theirs, like every single day that they get to know you more and more. So for a lot of you, you guys aren't fully in union with this person. You're just trying to get to know them. And you could be dating casually, or you could be on and off with this person for the last couple of years or couple of months. Take it how it resonates. But this person knows that when they're ready to settle down, it's with you. It's not with anyone else. So we're going to hop into the third and final pile. I really hope that was able to resonate with you, loves. Thank you, pile 2, for watching. Go ahead and like the video and subscribe. Drop a comment if this was your story. And yeah, we're going to hop into good old pile 3. Stick around if you didn't fully resonate and want to just check out the third pile as well. Beautiful, though. That was a really beautiful one. Okay. Now pile 3's got high expectations. I mean, we'll see what comes out. I'm not sure, but all right, so let's hop into pile 3. So if you were drawn to number 3, thank you so much for tuning in. We are going to start with pile 3. We're going to pull past energy and present energy and then future energy. And we've got a couple messages that we will flip over once the cards are out and see what comes out. Gonna just do a quick shuffle since we were using this deck before. Shuffle 3 times, 3 for 3. All right, beautiful. So past, present energy, 2 of Cups in reverse, 6 of Wands. Emperor in reverse. Could be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus. Could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo or Sagittarius or Aries. Cups, so we've got Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Lots of fire energy, though, with this pile, you guys. So this person could definitely be a fire sign. And we've got some earth energy at the end. So Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So double Aries energy, double Taurus energy. So you or your person could be those signs. But specifically more so this person. Now let's get the future energy. Thank you so much to everyone that's tuned in. Ooh, the devil keeps popping out here. So lots of little bit of obsessions here these people have with y'all collective. So if you're just you. Okay. So let's see what we've got for these ones. True love and surprise engagement. Ooh. Okay, so past energy. Whoever you were dealing with was previously in a commitment with someone else. This person they could have been engaged to. For others of you, they could have actually been married to this person. So when they met you, collective, they weren't looking for a relationship. This person in specific definitely didn't have the intentions in falling in love with you and having this beautiful, amazing relationship with you. But Ace of Wands, somewhere in the past, there's something you said or did that changed this person's perspective forever. And if they were still committed to this other person, it made them realize that they fell out of love with this past person and that they had feelings for you guys. So Ace of Wands there, this person really could have realized that they were in a passionless relationship, or they were in a relationship that just kind of had fizzled out with the Two of Cups in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse. And this person used to view their past person as like a star, as someone who's like the light of their life. But somewhere along the line, it was like when they met you, they realized that they were settling for a mediocre love. It wasn't their true love. But then upon meeting you, something just sparked in them like no one else, pile 3. And they realized that they were settling for second best with whoever they were in a commitment with. The past, this person has gone through a lot of difficulties with releasing this past person because they were either engaged or married to this person. And so with the Five of Pentacles there, this person in the most recent times was spending a lot of time alone in contemplation. Was this the right move to move towards you guys? Was it just in their head? Were they taking too much of a risk, letting go of a long-term commitment in order to move towards you? But they realized that the more and more they thought about you and where they were at in this past relationship, the more they realized that they weren't in love anymore with the past, and the more they realized that they needed this rebirth in their life. And so now currently this person's true intentions towards you, this is definitely someone that you know was involved with a third party previous to you guys dating. And they have just recently overcome this connection, possibly let it go. And now they're ready for a new cycle with you. With the Hierophant in reverse, it signifies the fact that they could have had to get a divorce or go through some type of legal separation in order for them to come towards you to offer you a commitment. So if you find that this relationship has been taking a long time to get off the ground, this is why there were toxic ties that bound them to this past person. So finances, possibly a living situation. They could have had a house with this person. For others of you, there could even be children involved. This person could have had a child or multiple children with this past person. And, you know, they want to continue a solid connection with the past for the sake of the children, if that's the case. But it's like they only want to be civil with them. They don't want to move forward in a love connection. So this pile is really specific, more so, I guess, for if you know someone was in a third party situation. But yeah, they're overcoming the past. They realize that the love just no longer is there and their heart truly lies with you. And with this Three of Cups, that's the future energy. So that's them finally dropping that third cup and realizing that in order for them to bring in a commitment with you, they're going to have to let go of someone in the equation. And that is their person from the past. They could be letting go of either a Taurus or a Scorpio. And for others of you, it could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that they're letting go of. with all this reversal energy here. But this person knows in specific, in order for you to have this true love connection with them, in order for you to even take them seriously, they need to separate ways from someone permanently. So this person could have been someone you just met or you were friends with for a long time. For a lot of you, you just most recently met this person. So when you two met, you could have not known that they were married, and it was something you later discovered or something that they told you more recently, or maybe you just kind of figured it out through mutual friends. But however it came up, if they never told you that they were married to this past person, it's because they were already falling out of love with this person, or for a lot of you, things were already in motion for them to separate, if you know what I mean. Like they were already either filing paperwork to get a divorce, or they were just common law living together, looking for their own places to end the relationship. And for others of you, they were just co-parenting. There was no love left there, but they hadn't finalized anything. Now with the Emperor there, your person could definitely be a boss type figure. So they could have been someone who, you know, covered the house, covered the expenses, made sure everything was in order for this family, or at least for the relationship with the two of them. So it wasn't like they could just walk away. Like some relationships, right? If you don't have ties that bind you to this person, when things end, you can just walk away. But this person, like they were either married to this past person, had kids with them, or they had a common law living together situation. So in order for them to come towards y'all, they had some stuff they had to do behind the scenes. But luckily, this is past energy, and with it all being in reverse, this person really did work on getting those things done, because they didn't want to come into a new connection with you carrying all this baggage. So with the Star in reverse, if they never fully told you all that and you kind of had to figure it out on your own, they didn't want to disappoint you. And they also didn't want to tell you anything about this situation until things were finalized or in place. So like if you're dealing with a masculine, you could be dealing with a feminine or a masculine. But let's just use a masculine as an example. If you were dealing with a masculine, this person could have known they were going to have to sort out court for child support, or, you know, sell a house if they had a house together with just this past person. And so they're the type that really like to keep their business to themselves. But when things were finalized or are finalized, because for a lot of you, they're just going through that right now, that's when they're going to tell you everything. Like they're ready to open up themselves to you and explain their whole situation start to finish, because they know that this connection is a true love situation. But their intentions at this moment are just to remove any obstacles that may be in the path or in the way of you and this connection working out for the better. So really interesting, Pal 3, because yeah, this person could be even walking away from a shared business with this person. Or for others of you, this person is literally having to sell a home with the Knight of Pentacles there. You could definitely be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Sorry, I was going to say dealing with one, but maybe you are an earth sign. But no, I feel like specifically whoever you're dealing with definitely could be an earth sign, and they had either children or property with this past person. And so if you felt like they weren't filling in all the blanks for you, this is why. Like they didn't want to tell you anything till they had all the answers themselves. Now, because that's all past energy, moving into the more present and future energy, really beautiful. Rebirth is here, Hierophant in reverse. So ending or finalizing of that past relationship is complete. If it's a divorce, papers are signed, paperwork is filed. It's over with. If it's a court situation to do with a house or children or a business, it's finalized. They're getting rid of any ties to this past person, so that when they come into union with you guys, there's no obstacles holding you back. And they feel like this past person they dealt with was an obstacle. Notice how they're like chained there. So it's like specifically too, as well, if they were dealing with someone who had kids, this person constantly could have threatened they wouldn't be able to see their children if they move forward with you. That message won't resonate for everyone. But if this past person knew about you This person could have said to them, listen, well, you're not going to see your kids, or you're not going to have any part of our lives if you just leave for this new person. And this person felt like it was only right to do to make sure everything was finalized. But at the same time, they view this past person they dated as somewhat like the devil, like really toxic, that they could have been making those statements like you won't be a part of your children's lives, or they could have said, you know, you're going to lose the house, or, you know, just been really spiteful with the fact that they wanted this ending. And so for others of you, this past person doesn't know who you are because they don't want them to come in and ruin a good thing with you. They could really just be trying to finalize any separation or limitations that would be imposed on you guys moving forward. And, you know, that's that Three of Cups. That's that third party energy that's lingering there. And it really seems like this person could have fallen out of love with this past person, though, before they met you. But when they met you, that was just it. They knew it was done. And you could too work with this person, or you could just have been friends with this person. If you're friends with this person, you may have known then that they were in a relationship, but maybe you guys never pursued it because it wasn't to that level. And, you know, you could have noticed they've been single, or they don't go out with their partner anymore, or they've straight up told you things are over between them. However it resonates with you guys, because it is collective, just know that this person's doing all that they can to make sure that they come towards you correct. They aren't the type to want to be cheating on their past person, or to cheat on you, or be disloyal or dishonest with anyone. The only person that they're kind of like keeping things from is their past person, because they want to be able to move forward towards you so rapidly, offer you a surprise engagement or like a long-term commitment. And they know that this is going to leave this past person feeling heartbroken or completely shocked, especially if they're going through like an actual divorce or finalization. So yeah, this person's just trying to make sure they move correctly so that no one gets hurt. So this person, you know, you got to give it to them, even though they may have been in a long-term relationship in the past. They don't seem like the type that are like looking to break anyone's heart. It was just that they could have fallen out of love with this person for a long time. I get the vibes you could be definitely someone between the ages of 35 to like 55. And so this person in specific, if that part doesn't resonate and the rest does, still take it as your story. But it's like this person in specific could have been married to someone for a long time for some of you guys. And then they just realized it was over with them. They fell out of love with them, and they have kids together, they have a house, or they have a business, but it's time for them to move towards their true love, and realizing that they were kind of just settling in the past for a relationship and it wasn't their true love scenario. So really interesting, pile 3. Your person's got a lot on their plate. What they love about you is nowhere in these cards do you seem like you're someone codependent or needy or clingy on their energy. It seems like their past person was, and that's the energy that they're working towards getting away from in order to have this beautiful new start with you guys. And with that 8 of Swords in reverse, if you feel like anything hasn't been explained to you, or they're withholding truths, Spirit's acknowledging they may be, but it's only for your best intention right now. It's, so they can like work it out, so they can really have their life sorted out before they come towards you and let you know just exactly what's been going on behind the scenes. And for a lot of you, it was a divorce or a separation or like a court thing, so with children involved, or a business. We're going to get some love messages from this person to see how they're feeling. If there's anything they wish they could express to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please stop ignoring me, unblock me. So, for some of y'all, if you knew that they were married to someone else and separating from someone else, you could have just been like, enough is enough. And you could have been the one to block this person. Maybe told them, get your life sorted out and then come back towards me. That message won't resonate to everyone. So why they love you, why they know it's different with you, is you have this ability to always listen to them. And whoever they were dealing with in the past could have been someone who it was their way or the highway. They weren't really willing to bend for the connection. And when it comes to you guys, you really are always like there to listen and to offer your person good advice. So we've got your smile is literally the cutest I've seen in my life. So your person, incredibly attracted to you, definitely could have been with someone they were like high school sweethearts with, or they could have been in a lower vibration too when they got with this past person. And sometimes when you go through spiritual awakenings or changes in life, you level up, right? And then you realize like you were settling for a relationship definitely less than your worth. So this person could have just felt like them and their past person were just on two different pages. So no matter how hard they try, they cannot forget you. They have a deep love for you. And this is why they're doing everything they can to, you know, just kind of like sort out their past situation and come towards you. So earth sign masculine could be significant. And that's so funny because I was saying how we had the earth energy there. So either earth sign masculine or feminine, but specifically maybe for some of y'all, it is a masculine. It says, I know I said things I regret. So maybe in the past, this person could have told you they were uninterested, or they could have tried to steer you in the wrong direction. They're admitting they did so just because they felt like their life wasn't in order when you two were like interested in each other. So maybe you made a pass at them, like you're interested, and they could have said something to totally off-put you. This could actually be too why you have this person blocked. If that resonates, they could have said something to you out of spite or just to really intentionally push you away. And it wasn't because they didn't love you, but it's just because they have so much like going on in the background right now. And especially if they were married to someone, they didn't want to give that person the wrong impression, like they're walking away to be with someone else. So it says, I just want to see you happy, even if it's not with me. Now, this is beautiful because this message really represents your person feeling like that about everyone in the situation, with this past person specifically, and especially you. But with this past person, they want them to understand that they just want them to be happy. And maybe too, the past person that they were involved with could have caused a lot of drama in their life, could have fought with them a lot, or, you know, could have just expressed the fact that they weren't happy or feeling in love with the person anymore. So wow, for some of you guys, it wasn't even your person that initially wanted to end a relationship with the past. Could have been that other person. And then, you know, they started realizing, no, like that person's right. We're not meant to be. So, your person feeling very trapped in whatever situation they're currently in. They want to come towards you. They feel like they're unable to. And for some of you, if you do have this person blocked, they feel like they can't communicate with you whatsoever. And before, you could have been someone who, without always expressing love, you were someone they could joke around with, laugh about, just talk about whatever, or spend time even just as friends. And so feeling like they can't communicate with you about anything anymore, it really has this person feeling trapped in their head. And this person specifically could have recently cried about thinking about the situation at hand, the fact that they wish they could be with you and they just can't based on outside circumstances right now. So, wow, you guys, this pile is intense. Intense. This person really loves you though, pile 3, and it just seems like they are going through a major ending in their own life, separating or divorcing someone, or like I said, working out some type of like custody agreement. So they're trying to just make sure that they get all of their, you know, cross all their T's, dot all their I's before they jump into a new relationship. And so this could leave this person feeling emotional 9 times out of 10. And they often think about you when it's late at night, when all the noise is gone, when they just lay down their head on that pillow and, you know, they're about to fall asleep. You always flash before their mind. It's always thinking about how the two of you, they wish things were different. They wish that they could just be with you. Because like maybe too, this person tried to not think about being in a connection with you. But the harder they try, the more that they know they have this deep unconditional love for you. And they feel like no matter what, they cannot forget you. And you are where their heart is. Like you're their true love. So yeah, expect some type of surprise engagement when this whole situation has been sorted out. This is where this person sees things going in the future, but at this time, they really need to be able to work out some things from their past before offering you a solid commitment. So if you're wondering this person's true intentions to commit, absolutely, but it seems like they've got a lot of past cycles to close out before they could even consider offering you guys a commitment. So they're just hoping you're going to be patient with them, that you're going to be willing to stick around through the good and the bad times, and know that this person might need to do a bit of healing as well, right? Like, they might not be ready just to jump right into your arms or into a connection, but they're hoping too, if you guys have built such a solid friendship together, that you will be there to be that shoulder to cry on, or that person to really listen and help them get through the past. And then that's when they're going to open up their heart about how they have this deep unconditional love for you. So we've got the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. So that's totally it. They want to bring your lives together. It's just all about them closing out old cycles in order to start new cycles with you a part of them, collective. And this person experienced some type of spontaneous spiritual awakening. Upon being in this relationship with you, they came to realize that they were just not happy with the life that they were living, and they needed to trust in spirit's like divine path for them. And for a lot of you, it meant having some really difficult endings with someone that they used to see a long-term future with. So next one says loosen your grip. Coping mechanisms, density, addictions, let God in. So your person at this time could be facing a lot of different coping mechanisms. This is where that makes sense that the devil came in now. If they feel isolated from you and isolated from love in general, since there's so many things ending from their past, they could be dealing with a lot of like addictions, like working too much or overindulging in food, eating. For others of you, they could be drinking too much or doing anything that's like an addictive behavior, but it's only because they feel like they aren't able to express to you or to anyone just exactly what they're going through. So your person in specific just feels really isolated. And, you know, even like addictions, as in like every night they could go home and cry like hysterically about the situation, how they can't talk to you, but it's like they're not doing anything to change it. So Spirit's helping them with this activation to really like open their eyes and see that, you know, things will work out for the better. It's just going to take time to get there. And for a lot of you guys, this person is just really learning that in order to heal their past, that's how they're going to be able to move forward. So for some of you too, this person could have fallen out of love with this past person way before you even came into the picture, if this is someone you just got to meet. But, you know, when you came into the picture, you awoken something inside of them to let them know that things needed to change in their life. And so, you know, they're tremendously grateful to you for that experience, for realizing that they could have been settling with second best, or they could have been settling with a unfulfilling relationship or connection with someone who constantly wanted more and more and more out of them, but didn't meet them with that same energy as well. So specifically too, you could have been dealing with someone who their person expected them to pay for everything, to be a certain way, to love them a certain way, to constantly give and give and give to the connection. And this person could really just be like evaluating that true love shouldn't take so much effort. It should just come a little bit more naturally. And when it does, then you're like, that is my person. You know, that person that you don't have to go out for fancy dinners with or constantly be spending money to show your love or affection. You shouldn't have to spend any money, right? With a true love, you could be good with absolutely nothing but like $1 to your name being with that person. Or you could be good with that person being at your best, you know, going on a trip. Like, but it's all about just being able to be truly authentic and comfortable with someone regardless of what you do or don't have. And also this past person they could have been dating could have been really materialistic, like expected them to have the nice house, the nice job, expected them to have a certain amount of money in the bank, expected them to treat them with materialistic things. And then you came along and you guys could just be able to laugh or just talk about life, or you have these things in common that have nothing to do with money or what you have to offer in the world, but just about connecting on a more passionate level, right? So like you guys could both be someone who loves to paint in your spare time. You have this creative side about you, and you know, you guys could have initially bonded because of that. Or for others of you, you just have this ability to like be really lighthearted with each other and just joke around about absolutely nothing. You know those good laughs you have with someone where you just like literally like almost pee your pants, like laughing so hard for like half an hour, or you're like on the ground, your stomach hurts, you're just laughing so hard. I feel like you and this person experience those moments a lot together. And, you know, it's little things like that that really showed them that the relationship they were in was more material based than it was true love. And with you, you could have never expected anything from this person, nor do you want anything from this person but their love. And that's what they love most about you. So, you know, they're going through a lot themselves. They also just love, wow, right? So your ability to always just listen. You could be someone that really listens to them no matter if they're in a good mood, in a sad mood, where they say things they kind of regret. Your person could be very stressed out going through all this stuff from the past. So they could be kind of up and down with you at times. You know, sometimes they're like super nice and loving, and then other times they are super like cold and detached or kind of cranky. But it's like you always listen and understand where they're coming from. And so the more you do that, the more you're showing them what it truly means to just love someone from the bottom of your heart. And so this person feels grateful that you guys have come into each other's lives. And so when they get themselves out of this situation from the past, they're ready to propose to you right away, surprise engagement, because they know that like the connection they found with you isn't one that they're going to find anywhere else. And it's almost made them believe that really, truly everything happens for a reason. And you're like the rainbow at the end of the storm for them, because they're going through all these difficult times, but they know the outcome is for you to be with them. And so it's almost like it's worth it no matter what. And this person knows they love you because they feel like even if you don't wait around for them to sort their own past mess out, they will always love you, and they just want to see you happy no matter who you're with. And if that isn't true love, I don't know what is, right? If you love someone so deeply and it's not about you and your feelings, that's when you know, is if you just want that person to be happy and love no matter who they're with. That is truly true love. Like, that's my definition of it. Because if you ever are someone who's, you know, of course it's normal to feel a little bit of jealousy or like, damn, like you don't want that person with anyone else. But if you sit there and are like, no, you don't want that person with anyone else, or you're jealous or anything, that's an ego thing. So that's about you, right? That's not about loving the person that you want them happy no matter what. Because when you want them happy no matter what, you want the best for them. And then that's when you know you truly unconditionally love someone. So yeah, this person really feels that way about you guys, collective, and they feel like you feel the same about them. So I'm going to leave that there for pile 3. I really hope that could resonate with you guys. Pile 3 was a little bit intense. If you don't find you resonate with your person coming out of a difficult ending of a relationship or some type of marriage or a battle of, you know, who's going to take care of their children from the past, definitely check out pile 1 or pile 2. There may be a message there for you. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and like the video, drop a comment if it resonates, and have an amazing